happy Freebie Friday Funday. We have, I know, I can't believe it either. We have a green. We have a green freebie. But I did this because it goes with so many things. We have an envelope. We have a postcard. Some antique stamps. This is from French Fashionista. This stamp here. And then we have some words that go along with our Bible verse. Our Bible verse today is, each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. 2 Corinthians 9:7. It was kind of interesting. I asked Siri to show me the Bible verse of the day, and this is the one that came up. And it was right after I had read a story in our local area. A mother that her family is homeless right now had put up that their son was graduating, and if somebody could help with an outfit for him so that he could feel special on that day. And the overwhelming response from the community to the family with haircuts and the clothes, and is there something else? And it warmed my heart, because this is what came up. And that last week's I kind of did the same thing, and we had a conversation on our Thursday crafting chat, and all of the points of last week's verse came up in that conversation. And then Irma went and picked up the Friday freebie and goes, you guys, look at this. This is what the verse is, and for this week. And it's amazing what God can do. It's just amazing. So putting that out there, if it's on your heart, and to go ahead and to give. And God loves a cheerful giver. So we have words to do that go along with that. We have give from your heart. God loves a cheerful giver. Live your best life. Live, give, love better. Make a difference. Be bold. Cheerful giver. Bless everyone. And so this is what I have for today. And I have already gone ahead and I have cut out 2 sets. Okay, so I cut out 1 set, and then I was like, oh, I want backing on it. So I cut out a 2nd set. So I'm actually going to be using this in the journal that I am working on. It ended up a gator. Okay, I've got it. I'm still working on the cover. So I started it yesterday. Of course, I'm using the ephemera that we made in the mass make. And I'm using the images from the Patreon kit for May. And like, here's one of the crisscross. So all the things that I made for a yellow journal, I put in here. And so there's the hidden journaling card, and here's my paper clip. So from the mass make, this I had made on the trip, and then I went ahead and added these. I took the Thomas guide and took it apart, so it, like the music paper, had the holes. So I crocheted in there. And so I am still working on this. And yeah, it is pretty chunky. I may take some of the ephemera out and give it separate. So this is the set that I went ahead and I printed from the new Blossom kit. I printed the cover on the back. So let's see who's here. Hi, this is a live video. So if you are out there and you've never come in and said hello, you guys, this is what it's all about. This community right here, this is what it's all about. They are amazing. and they are welcoming, and you just might find your new best friend right there in the chat. And they're from all over the world. It's so cool. So, hello to Maggie. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Kat. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Jenna Lee. Hi, Petra. Hi, Tommy, and hi, Karen. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate that I'm not here by myself. I love that you are here. So this is from the new Blossom kit. Remember, the new kit is still on sale in the Etsy shop. Do I have it? Let me see. So this is what we made out of it at the VIP. We made a mini journal that I still need to work on, but that's probably going to happen later. But yeah, so this is the new Blossom kit. You have ephemera, you have pages, and it's from a book. Okay, you have large tags, you have small tags, you have a postcard mini journal, you have your 6-packs. It is very eclectic. It's got all the colors, all the things. It is going to, I think it's the perfect kit for next month when you're working with your junk and your other things from around your house. Speaking of that, that is our challenge for next month, is just junk and around the house. And it is going to be so wonderful. Hi, Francis. Welcome. Okay, so I have the envelope, and I did go ahead and I've cut around it. You can see that I've decorated the flap. I have, do you guys see this? We have a white pansy and a white pansy. I thought that was really cool. And so, you know what I want to see? I want to see if a yellow pen, okay, this is a highlighter. Let's see how bright it is. Okay, it's kind of soft, I think. I'm going to go ahead and add, yeah, just a little more yellow. I could have used my dad's pen. That would have given us more of a gold. I don't see it. It's usually always up there. Oh, boy. Okay, there's that. And oh, I have like a yellow Crayola. Ooh, that's kind of golden. There. Oh, I like it. Okay. Just give a little extra. Okay, I do not have an orange pen right here. So we're not going to mess with the orange part. However, we might have orange. Nope, no orange on here. Did anybody get any of these? Does this one have? Oh, this one's got an orange. These are fun to have for journaling because you get all the colors. Okay. Giving it a little orange. Okay. You just pop it. This one. I don't know how you undo this one. Oh my gosh, does this have a stamp on the end? Is that a stamp? Oh my gosh, it's got a unicorn stamp. Oh, oh boy, that is fun. I didn't even know. I did buy one of these also for Izzy, so she would have a pin set like that. Yay for Hobby Lobby in Lewiston. Rhonda's gonna have a Hobby Lobby. Hooray. Again, we'll show the Friday freebie, and now we're going to go ahead and work with it. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out the stamp. So these, you can cut them out straight out and have them be something else. But, you know, I like to cut them as a stamp. And then if I don't use them as a stamp, I can use them some, you know, some other way. It's all good. So we're just going around. And again, she is from the French Fashionista digital. If you haven't gotten to play with that one, it is one of the most popular digitals ever in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. And so you could also do this with, I was going to say Rick Rack scissors. Hi, Savannah. Welcome. Hi, Kathy Ashley. Not zigzag. Pinky shears. Zigzag scissors. Yeah. Oh, boy. Rick Rack scissors. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we've got those. And I've got the Bible verse. There should be 2 sets of words. I may have lost in all that moving around. I might have lost the other set. That's okay. I'll grab from here. There we go. Okay, so what I was thinking, okay, and what I was thinking, we're going to start with inking. I know you're shocked. I'm shocked. I don't like to ink, but have ink will travel. I've been inking everything lately. Hi, Diva. Welcome. What do you want us to call you? Maybe you want us to call you Diva. Let us know. And welcome. So glad you are here. Okay, so I'm inking. Hi, Susan. Hi, Rumi. Hope all is great. So, Kat, do you have big plans for the second day of summer at your house? Tom just went to the doctor. He has plantar fasciitis in his right foot. So they're doing stuff with that. He went to see an actual podiatrist. He'd been diagnosed over the phone and he just wasn't getting better, and he hurt so bad. So, so he went and they did that, and then they took x-rays of his feet, and his other foot has a metal shaving in the foot. Now, he is a machinist. He's an engineer and machinist, and but it is not bothering him. So they said it would be more problem to take it out if it's not hurting him than leaving it in. So, oh my gosh, we had some. Hi, Sherry, welcome. Hi, Big Mama, welcome. Okay, welcome. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and so I'm making the envelope, but I'm not gonna glue it, okay? Because having an envelope that opens, so when you make your own, having an envelope that you can open. Okay, so you go ahead and close it up like it's an envelope, just like that. And I think They are wonderful because you can journal in them, and you know, most people aren't even going to look and see that you journaled in there. Tom got a security alert at work that there was a very large breach of information in a lot of places, and that it's very important to go and change all your passwords. You know, they are very, very careful about security where he is, so just wanted to pass that on. If you see information about it, it is real, and to go ahead and change your passwords. So, oh goody. Okay, so inking, this is why I don't like it. I'm a lazy crafter. I don't like these things that just take time. But I had started it, so, okay, I don't think I need to ink. I'm just going to do like that. Okay, so we're going to let this close. Okay, I'll close it. There you go. And I'm thinking I have this. This was from a different. I'm going to take the beautiful. So this was from the Mother's Day. And you see the code, Friday Freebie. It's got the date and then it's got the name. And you can use these. You can use your words. You can use the number for things. I'm going to use the word beautiful down here, and it will help to keep this closed. Hi, Lolly. Welcome. Fundraising mom is Lolly. Let's see. Zoomp is Petra. Hi, Tracy Sloan from Cincinnati. Welcome. I don't know. You guys are just going to... Oh, hi, Joyce. Joyce, welcome. Oh, my gosh. How was your vacation? It looked wonderful. Are you still on vacation? You guys, Joyce is our gatekeeper. She is the one that lets everyone into our community, our Dear Julie Julie Crafty community. The link for that is should be in the description box down below. The main thing is, if you have asked to join and you didn't answer the questions, she's not going to let you in. We do that to keep the people safe. We just have found that having questions that you have to answer. Oops, I went on the wrong slide. Talking and crafting at the same time can be dangerous. Okay, so we're doing the full corner over here. So please make sure that you answer the questions. We love to have you over there, but we also want to make sure that we're keeping everyone safe. So... you wouldn't even be able to get in them. I understand. I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna do it though. Okay, so this is the little envelope. I didn't put anything. Well, you guys, we can put her on the cover. Or you can just put a little green stamp, but they're going to kind of get lost, I think. So I'm going to put French Fashionista. I'm going to use this, the French Fashionista, either in July, probably in August. Yeah, probably in August. For one of the journals that I will be making. Okay. Okay, I do want to remind you that our new challenge, the June challenge, comes out on June 1st. June 1st is a Sunday, so our premiere of the challenge will be at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. So an hour earlier than our usual time, and that is because church is at 10:30. So, yeah. So that is. I'm going to use this one. It's got a postmark, but it's also got some words and stuff. There we go. Look at. Doesn't she look cute? Okay. So really simple. Oh, except for when you glue it closed. And now you've got a place that you can write. Okay? Yeah, and it just looks like a letter, and it can go into the journal somewhere. So next I have this goodie, and I had planned to use my stamp that says postcard on it, and I cannot find it. I mean, I have many, but I had one set that was right here, and yeah, it's missing. So let's see, what do I have? That's really a bummer. Okay, well, let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Well, we're gonna add one of our stamps for sure. For like totally. Okay, we're gonna add this one. Hi, Regina. I don't know if I said hello to you already or not. Okay, so that was pretty simple, right? And I've got my other postmark stamps, okay? Because this one just kind of has that. Okay, so I like to cancel the stamp. Okay, so we got that. And then I think we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw a line. Okay. Because a postcard would have a line. So let's line this up. And line it and line it. And we'll grab a pen. And we'll just draw a line. Okay. Well, let's see. I only have 8 million. Well, maybe not 8 million. I've got a lot of stamps. Nope, not here either. So if I had, because another thing I thought of was I could use a postcard. You know what, there's and just put a postcard across here and have like a little place that something could go in. Okay, so this is pretty lightweight, but that's okay. Okay. My journal is pretty full that I want to add this to. So I am going to go ahead and go around that, and I'm going to add it to the front. Okay, and then we'll put this on here. I like it. Okay, and then I have a piece of lace. Hopefully I'll be able to find my other piece because I dropped it and it's supposed to go on the cover. Okay, so just add that piece of lace across the top. You all know that I think the flower would be fun, but I think it's too heavy since we're going with the lightweight here. I'm like, I wonder if I should, I'm going to leave those on because then they just become more stuff. Oh, I forgot to. So the main thing on the distressing when you're just trying to make it look old is that your corners look old. If you look at old things, don't look at me. My corners are not, my corners are not more distressed, but the books, the corners will be more distressed. Okay, and it can just give it a little bit more finished look. Okay. So there, we just kind of made it look like a postcard. And now you've got plenty of area to write. And then this will go into the journal. So we have a pair of items to go in the journal today. And I think they are going to be awesome. And of course, you can go ahead and cut the pieces out. If you need a white pansy, there you go. And then you can cut this. You can print two. We just happen to have a second one printed, right? So, of course, we colored this one really cool. So let's go ahead and color. In case you came in late, I did color the inside of this pansy. Just going lines out. Okay. And then I pulled out this pen because it has all the colors. Okay, so there's that. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome, a card maker from Germany. We also have Petra here today from Germany. Anybody else out there from Germany? Welcome. I am using today's freebie. Almost every Friday I give away a freebie, and then on Friday we play with it. And so today we are taking this and I'm going to stack it because, you know, we can. So I'm going to take this and cut this piece out. The sale on the Blossom Kit and its companion kits goes through tonight at midnight. So 40% off. That's the best price that you'll get on that kit. And, you know, she doesn't want to be on sale all by herself. So I picked 6 of her closest companions to be on sale with her. It's called Blossom. If you are a diamond, emerald, pearl, or topaz Dear Julie Julie Patreon, your promo code for the extra 20% off, which gives you a full 60% off when you use the promo code, is in the Patreon. Okay. And I've had several use it, so it is working. And thank you for those that let me know that it was not working so we could get it fixed. I don't know what happened. But sometimes, you know, it's a technical thing. Okay, so we went ahead and we cut this out. And I'm going to pop it right up on top of there. And so now remember, if you do this and you're making a card that you're going to send out in the mail, got all the rest of my embellishments from the mass make. How'd you guys do on that? Okay, so I have some double-sided foam tape. Which digital will you use? Well, I'm excited. I got to play with the May Patreon digital in this hardcover journal that I made, and oh my gosh, I used it and the at-home journal kit. Aha! Diva's in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I don't know if you put a name in there. I'm sorry if I missed it, Diva. Welcome again. We've had several people find out that they live really close. I actually live really close to Etta. If you guys have seen Etta and her crafting wrapping journal videos, we live really close, and we're gonna get together. We are gonna get together because she's fun and amazing. I'm in Southern California, in the desert. Okay, so I just put 3 pieces on. I think that that'll be okay. Yay, Petra! You finished. Congratulations. I finished. I get to go to the VIP this time. Yay! Okay, so we did a little pop-up just for something fun. You could go ahead and add a little green pen there if you wanted to. I'm always kind of a little bit afraid that I'm going to mess up whatever's there. I'm going to go ahead and cut around the outside of this. And I'll have it ready to be able to use it for something else. I'll put it, and then I'll put a little something down here probably. Okay. You know, like could go on here, and then could have a stack of flowers. This is my waterfall from last month. There we go. Just a little idea. Yep, I used several of the items. Well, you'll see in the flip through when I get to do the flip through of the journal that I'm almost finished. I had a lot of embellishments already made, and so, however, the ladies on the Craftin' Chat yesterday can tell you that it took me the longest time it has ever taken me to go ahead and bind my journal. It was only 2 signatures. Now they're big signatures. The book has, how many pages does it have, you guys? 144 or something crazy like that. So I have this from Grabby, and I'm going to go ahead and put this inside the envelope also. I think it'll be kind of a fun little goodie that will be in there. So has anybody else finished? Is anybody else close? Tomorrow is our last day to finish. Now you guys, I'm going to give you all day Sunday because I will be at the picnic. I am not going to have time to go. I'm going to be at the premiere. But the rest of the day I'll be checking and letting people into the new group. But I'm going to give you all day Sunday to post your stuff, okay? So all day Sunday, because I am not going to be able to get in there and check off who finished and who didn't. And so, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yay, Joyce. I want a greenhouse. Lady last night at our meeting, our picnic meeting, gave us cactus for the silent auction. She grows them from seeds. From seeds. I didn't know that you could. I thought you just grew cactus from the baby cactuses. But she grows them from seeds. You guys, they look fake. They look perfect. And she grows them out here in a greenhouse. She's 82. She started growing them when she was 12. Just cactus, not succulents. Nope, 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 nope. Succulents, bad word. Apparently. Yeah, just get in there and finish them. And remember, you guys, they are bases. They do not need to be decorated and ready to go in the journal. They just need to, you just need to use your items from the mayhem part. Okay, this is for the May challenge. Okay, there we go. Look at that. I think that'll be fun. Okay, so it'll be in here. So when they first open it, they might even just go like this. They might not even open it. Okay, but there you go. Okay, we went around that. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's grab a yellow card. Awesome. Oh, fun. Okay. So this is going to be for my prayer ring, verse ring. Because I'm inking today, I'm going to ink it. So I usually make my card for my verse ring to go along with what we've been doing. Okay. Oh, I saw that. So beautiful. Your trip just looked amazing and relaxing, Joyce. No inking in June. I don't know if I'm going to ink or not. I have to read the directions again and find out if I can. Okay. Now sometimes I rip these, sometimes I cut them. I think I'm going to use, where did it go? There he is. I think we'll use him. We'll use him. Okay, we'll let him go off the edge like it's an index card, or a file. You know what I mean? File card. Do you guys like to use up all your scraps? I'm a scrappy user-upper. Okay. So I'm going to put him on here. You guys, my mom always said greetings. That was my mom's word. Greetings. Oh my gosh. So we went to our meeting last night, and I had a really bad headache. I don't get headaches. I mean, like, I never get headaches, and I had a horrible headache. And Alicia came over and she goes, can I give you a massage? And I'm like, yeah, because it hurt bad, and it came on all of the sudden, and it had done it in the morning. And she put her hands on my head and she started doing this pulling down. And oh my gosh, you guys, my mom used to do it. It was like, it was unbelievable. It was like, and I was crying. And she's like, I didn't mean to make you cry. And I'm like, no, it's beautiful. It was like having my mom lay hands on me. It was so amazing. It was awesome. Okay, I'm going to put this here because, we can. Okay, but I'm going to cut a little more off the bottom. Bye, Joyce. Have a really great day. Thank you for all that you do. I can't wait to see your veggies. I've been planting. You guys, I was not going to plant a garden. So when you see and you notice that I am really late, which our last frost date is in April, supposedly, but it's been cold. Last year it was cold and I started late. But I had volunteers, growing and things. I don't have that much of that because last year we had a lot of rain, and this year we really haven't had rain. Oh, I missed that spot. Darn. Huh. Look, this says Mom. Hi, Penny Pudge. I'm going to put this on here because, you know, I was just telling you a story about my mom, and then her word is here, so I'm just going to put mom. So I got to sleep in last night, or this morning. Yay! That doesn't happen very often, but because Tom had to go to the doctor, that meant we got to sleep in. Yay. Sleeping in is 6:30 instead of 3:30. So it was a pretty big sleep in. What time do you all get up in the morning? Okay, so I've added that, and now we must add my words. And I'm going to cut them. I usually... Oh my gosh, I can hear the ravens on the roof. They're so big. Have not seen the babies yet. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. 6:15, no alarm, just happens. Well, Tom leaves the house at a little bit after 4. So we get up at 3:30 or 3:25, 3:20, something like that. He gets up, I get up at 3:30. So I'm not in his way. And then he goes in, when he goes in and takes his shower, I get up and I make his lunch. And he starts the coffee and I take him his coffee. So then I wave to him from the porch. Each one must give. Let's make sure we've got this right. Okay, each one must give. I'm going to go ahead and 4 a.m., no alarm. Well, sometimes people say, I don't know how you get so much done. Well, I get up at 3:30, and I always tell myself, well, you can go back to bed if you want to. You know, you can always go back to bed later if you're tired. And I don't. I could, but I don't. Yep, we're all pretty much early risers. When I retired from the grocery store, I was a flower lady at the grocery store. And when I retired, I unplugged my alarm clock and I put it away. I was like, to me, that was one thing that I was, you know, I had to answer to was the alarm clock. And so I didn't even have a clock in my room. But if I needed to have an alarm clock, then I could set my phone, was what I figured. And that was... So then when I met Tom and he's like, you don't have an alarm clock? And I'm like, no, that was part of my leaving that world. And then I said, but I still have it. So I pulled it out so that we would have an alarm clock. So here we go. So again, I like to use the items from the day that I've been using. There's the address. Okay, and I think we'll go ahead and rip around this. Her house is way fun, you guys. I'm definitely growing my own tomatoes. I did buy plants this year. I did not, because like I said, I was not going to do it this year. I just wasn't going to do it. And so I have tomatoes. I have poblano and habanero. No, not habanero. The other ones. Chilies. Oh, I want that up. Oops. Jalapenos. Yes, jalapenos. That's what I have. And then I have squash came up all by itself. There was a little squash, and it seeds. There's probably 30 squash plants. I'm gonna go out there after I mail that journal off today, and I am going to transplant some of those. I've been getting all the pots ready. Everything had to be. My garden is all in pots. In an area around a pool that Tom had back when his kids were little. And now it's just a hole in the ground with stuff over the top of it. And so my garden grows there. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. I think I might use another. Yeah. Sweet thoughts of thee, it said. I grow champion tomatoes. It's a variety. I haven't like won awards for my tomatoes. No, it's called champion tomatoes. They're about the size of a baseball. They are perfect sandwich tomatoes. They are so good. And I grow early girl tomatoes so that I have something quick. And they do well here. So the smaller tomatoes do better here. The things like the beefsteak and stuff like that do not do so well in the desert because it gets too hot and they split. Your house is where plants go to die. My daughter always used to say that, and now they do a garden. Even when they were in between houses, they grew a garden in pots so that they could take it to their new house. I need to check and see what they've done. Okay, so this is what I've got from that. And then I've still got all these words that I can use. Okay, and I have a whole little thing of words over here that I'm going to be able to use. And yeah, so this is my verse card. So let's grab the verse ring. Okay, so this is what I've been adding it to. And it just, whatever the theme has been, there's one from Mother's Day. There's one from earlier this year. So okay, I want it to go, well, I wanted it to go that way, but my flower is probably in the way. I'm going to move my flower over. Okay. wonderful. That sounds wonderful, Petra. Well, I gotta get, once I get all these things done, then I have to start on making the gift baskets for the silent auction, putting all the things together that everybody donated. Okay, so there's my my card. Each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. 2 Corinthians 9:7. I used the scrap, and that way it didn't have to go back in the stuff. And yeah, so rejoice always. This one I was like, what is the one of the a short verse? Rejoice always came up because I didn't have any room on my car on the thing. Oh, we got some splattered gold paint there. There we go. So you can see they're all different because each week I'm working with different items on my desk. There's from when we did the moon stuff. Aw, Lolly, thank you. You know what? One of these days, Lolly, we're not that far away. Back in the day, well, my daughter lived in Arizona until they moved 2 years ago. At Christmas time they moved to Missouri, so now they're closer to Big Mama and Susan and Sharon and Mimi and Kelly, all over in that area. Well, are Lolly? Aren't you in Arizona? See, to me, that's not that far anymore, because I can get in the car and be there. Thank you, Tracy. I hope you'll come back. We're here with a premiere and a live chat every day except Sunday. Except this Sunday, we'll be here at 9:30 with our new challenge and this amazing, wonderful community of people that you got to meet. Some of them, not all of them are here, but some of them were here, and I hope you'll come and hang out with us again. Bye, Tracy. Okay, I'm putting the top on my glue. I'm taking it there now. Okay, and so I'll give you this is what I'm working on. Okay, and this is going to be on the cover. I just have to figure out what else I want to put with it. I'm kind of liking tissue with it, so this is it will fit in there. Oh, look it. I didn't ink this. So we'll ink this. Thank you, Petra. We'll miss you, Big Mama. Enjoy your family. Yeah, so 9:30, so we'll be an hour earlier than we usually are. It will be the details for the June challenge. Remember, we are using junk and other items from around the house. So if you are somebody that has just started junk journaling, this might be the thing for you. If you don't have a lot of crafty supplies, you might be surprised. Just like they did in the olden days, we are going to build something from the items around our house. Okay? And it's surprising how many things around your house you're going to be able to use. So thinking junk and items from around your house. We have, this is our 8th year, I think. I have videos from over 8 years ago. And we've done over 75 challenges. We've done a challenge each month for a long time. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. And then that envelope, I think, is going to look great right there. Okay. And then I added a stack of note papers. Now, I've also got to do something with this, okay? I want to do something to hold that in. I could make it a pocket. What do you guys think? Should I just make it a pocket and go on from there? Oh, this needs something in it. Oh, this might be kind of pretty, because it will pop up over. See, when you have something like that, you can have it pop up like that. I kind of like that. Oh, look how fast we just like that, we got those done. So I have these little cards that I made using the at home. There's my this is my shaker tag in a plastic packaging pocket. Let's see. Let's find this a home. The Fisher boy. It's not Tom. It's not spelled right. Because, you know, Tom Fisher can't fish without a C. There's a little place for something to go there. So lots of colors. I think this is really fun. This was part of one of the kits that the Patreons received. I think it worked out really good in here. Oh, is Big Mama still here? There's her clock and the magnolias on her clock at her house. That beautiful. And then on the other side, I took a picture of a church, and when I put it through the program, the watercolor program, it added 2 more churches. Those are not really there. And then this is Big Mama's rug. So those are Patreon digitals, and you get pretty much the whole digital kit when you are a Ruby Patreon. That's the $10 Patreon. The 20% discount all the time on digitals for the Patreon starts at the diamond level, which is the $15 a month level. And they also get the sneak peek. So you guys, they already have access to the June group. They're already in it. They've got all the details. Actually, they are proofreading the details to make sure I did it right. That what did I say? I dotted my T's and crossed my I's. My dad used to say that. Dot your T's and cross your I's. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tie these. Oh my gosh, you guys, this took me so long to get this bound in this journal. So, yeah. Yeah, well, we do cards too, but not as much. We make journals, and that is because many of us have all the stuff to make the cards, and then some. And the journals, we're able to use even more of our stuff. So, yeah, but Kat just made a whole bunch of cards. She made a beautiful card using, let me see if I can find it. So this is this is the Patreon, part of the Patreon May kit. This is from the At Home kit. This is from a kit you haven't seen yet called Yellow Vine. There's the angel. There's the bird. She made the most beautiful card out of the bird. There was gold in it. It's just beautiful. So this one has the angel, the bird. These are postcard size, and we have them in all different sizes in the kit. Where's the other? Okay, it's across from that amazing paper. And then you've got the round with the church and the base. Yeah, Irma uses and Dorothy have used my kits for home decor. It's really they're versatile. There's a lot of things that you can do with them. So I've taken one of the pieces and I've cut around it and I've put it on top of some of the lace that I've been using. And I have it on top of this amazing piece that will be in the Halloween kit. Is that not cool? That was a mistake that my camera did. And it is awesome. So I have it in the file that will go with the Halloween kit. We'll probably call it a fall kit, but the colors are amazing. Okay, so what did you guys decide? Should I turn this into a pocket? I think probably a pocket is going to be a good idea. I have it as a tip-in because you can write here. I'm just, I'm struggling with how I want to hold it in. I mean, let's see. And I like that there's the birds because there's a few places in here that had amazing, well, we've got that bird. And we have from the bird book, it's got birds. There's a bird there. It's got birds and butterflies. The colors just were amazing. This was one of the first digitals I ever printed out, and it was made by Deli Curl. And she doesn't do stuff anymore. And oh my gosh, she was the first person I really watched. There's one of the bird. And he's just sitting there with his beak hanging out the edge. Okay, I'm looking. I see nobody helping me with this. Okay, I'm gonna make it a pocket. Oh, let's take the pin out. And we'll just collage this page. I've got a few more minutes before. See, our post office is a contracted post office, and she closes for lunch. And now the guy is allowed to come and pick up the mail in the morning, and yeah, I'm going to add that. Northern Orioles on a blackberry branch. And I know Rhonda was telling us that she's got blackberries in her woods. Or in the canyon or something. Blackberries are my favorite. Okay, we're going to make that into a pocket. So my hand is holding it on the side that I don't want to put glue on. It's one of my ADD or ADHD things is having things in order so that my brain does things the way bird is the word. Okay, so we've got a little spot here, and now we've got a little pocket here, and we have the big envelope. We have our card. I used the flower, the lace flower. I used it already. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I have flinch cards. I did use this, the bigger one of that somewhere. Yeah, I like the colors of that. Oh, here's the big card of the carnations. You're sewing your signature. I hope it comes together faster than mine did yesterday. Holy moly. Okay, so we'll give these a little... This was a Patreon. It's so cool. Journeys into America was the name of the book. Library card. Then they also, the Cinderella library card, they got that set. I think I want to play with Cinderella kit again. Or the shoe kit. And I found a whole package of the Simplicity ladies. So it makes me want to do another sewing journal. Okay. Okay, this needs something on the top. Do I have, what do I have? This is where I was throwing the oh, you know what? I have this. And I used some of this in the journal in another spot. We'll flip it over. Add it. Okay. Can still see the Orioles. Amber had an Oriole at her house the other day. Oh, there's that, and there's the spot on the, here we go, granny card. Nan, it says. I'm Nanya. And Paige's mom is Nana. And my grandson named me Nanya. And it was like, perfect. Nanya. And they all call me Nanya. Okay, I'm thinking one of the, there could be I could use this as a top tuck. I mean, it is really full. It is really full. But see, there's another embellishment from the and another one from the Mass Make. Well, it could also be a card. I like that. Okay. So I just got to figure out my cover. And so tomorrow's video, you will see the full flip through of my May journal. I hope you'll come and check it out. The premiere will be at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with this amazing community, those of us that can be here. Oh, cool. Sherlock Holmes. So what kind of things are you looking for Sherlock Holmes journal? Because you might be surprised. Some people in here might have some wonderful things. That they can even send to you. De-stash your craft room. You are funny, Big Mama. Yes, when you guys hear me talk about the gathering, we all invaded Big Mama in April and helped her de-stash her craft room. I'm going to put that in there. This was a Friday freebie. Okay, so I have a big place back here that could get something. I have a couple more places to look. I probably will add a little bit more lace to the edge of this. It is 2 signatures. It is really full. It is really full. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, let's get this done. I'm really thinking tissue. Do I have tissue? I think tissue will soften the landing there onto the I can use that. I still have the green box out. I'm ready for it to go away. I'm ready for the green box to go away. Oh, I found some more of these. Oh, and then these were from the gathering, from one of the Susan Taylor Brown things, full of full of stuff. There's gold. I don't think I want gold though, because I didn't use gold this time inside, and it's not tall enough. Whatever I have, I want it to go ahead and to frame the whole outside of it. I mean, if I was going to do gold. Okay, let me look at this. I kind of like that. Oh, the keys. Oh, the keys. Hey, we found my glue that we didn't know was missing yet. Yeah, when she's talking about the hoodlum, she's not talking about us. Okay. I wonder if I can get... Okay. I got the rip started. Hi, Grace. This is not easy, but I'm going to get it. This is a gift bag from a journal that we made last year. Possibly from my Just Junk journal in January. So we do Just Junk journals in January and then one in either June or July. This year it's June. And it starts on Sunday. And we are going to be doing Just Junk and Around the House. Okay, there we go. That is my cover panel. And that'll go on there. And I've got to find oh, I like that. Look at that. That fits like perfect in there. Okay, and it's not super bulky. Now I've got these pieces I can use on something on the inside. Again, this was a gift bag. Hanging out on my desk. Every time I get to use something that's been hanging on my desk for a while, I am very excited. Okay, so go like this. It's, yeah, just junk and items from around the house. The Diamond, Emerald, Pearl, Topaz Patreons, they are actually already in the group. They have the details there in the group. And so there's that. Now I have a necklace that I made for my mom. And I think I'm going to use that and make a dangle for this. So yeah, it is pretty full. So I may take a couple things out. I think I want to add one of these into this pocket here to get that color. So there will be a flip through of this journal very soon. We did that. This is our sailboat from last month, or from May. A sailboat card, and it fits, they fit perfectly in a belly band, just like that. I did that also in the journal that I made for the challenge. We have the over the page or pocket shaker card. I think it's fun that the bird is sitting there. This is some Susan Taylor Brown paper. This is paint chip from either Office or Home Depot or the other. This is a Patreon pocket. They got a lot of stuff this month. Whole lot of digitals over there in the Patreon. Got a flip up and you can write in there. Got the little guy. Some of the really cool note paper. The napkin. Look at this napkin that I had. And then look at the fabric that I had. Just amazing. I was actually, these were the things that I was going to use in my June journal. So I have to go find a whole new set of stuff. Stickers. These are the ones like come in the mail. Like if you donate to something. We have a little tiny tag here. This is one of the ones that we made from the at-home kit. Fun note paper. The bird. The flip-up postcard page. There's lots of Dear Julie Julie digitals in here. I think it's 140 something pages. Right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's 17 times 4. That's what, 68. 68. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 times 4. That's 82. So 68 plus 82. Yeah, so over 140 pages in here. Lots of journaling space. Lots and lots of journaling space. I crocheted on the Thomas Guide. I took it apart. And then, yeah, there's just amazing, all kinds of wonderful things in there. I do need to do the closure, and I will add the flowers to the front. Ah, he cut your shade tree so you got a pool. Well, I'm glad you got something good out of the yeah. So the Thursday Zoom we do not record. The Monday Zoom, which is Monday Misfits, it's the where you bring your misprints and things like that. That it's like, how in the heck am I going to use these? And we are coming up with ways and to use them and have them so that you can put them in your stash and be able to use them right away. Well, I hope I have enough of these flowers to do Shelly's wedding album. I bought them for that. I don't think I have enough, but that's okay. They got married at the courthouse, so and nobody was there, so there's like not very many pictures. Okay. Excuse me. Bird nest chirp. From your heart. I need a or I'd like a title. Mom, Mother, Happy Mother's Day. International Tea Day. Enjoy. I think that enjoy might be enjoy is my favorite word. The calls are at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for the Thursday Zoom call. The Monday Zoom call is 1 hour long, and it starts at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. The information is in the Patreon. We're calling this one Enjoy. And look at what the black words do for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. I'm happy with it. I need to do the closure. I want to find my, I think I want to add a little bit of lace. Oh, one of my magnets fell. Huh. So let's see how I want to do the lace. Just a couple pieces. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, and that's the Zoom at the $5 Patreon level. That's where you open the Zoom. So anytime that we have a Patreon Zoom, for those Patreon Zooms, that's you unlock it there. I will do Zooms with the higher Patreon levels eventually, where we are making stuff with their specific stuff, but right now that opens the craft and chat, and it's fun, you guys. And I am grateful to the Zoom and all the everything that it showed Jeff. That's okay. I'm thinking this might have to go somewhere else. I love all the colors in this. Yeah, and so, I mean, the Zoom call, sometimes people are making dinner. I packed for the gathering and to go when I went and met with Big Mama and Kat in the fall. I packed during the Zoom. So, okay, I like that. I like that. Just that little extra addition to the edge. I like it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done. You might see, I might do some more. I might change some things. You might see it a little differently when we get together. I don't know. Should I? Oh, you know what I have? I still have this. I don't think it needs more. Whoop. But what about? You put the meeting information in, Kathy? Oh my gosh, I love this cover. When I look at it straight on, there's some shiny in here, and then with the shiny on there, I love it. Yeah, I think I'm going to get into my mom's stuff and see about. Oh, this, I could have done this from behind. There's that. I'm going to have to go look at my seam binding and stuff. So. Ah. Okay. So there we go. We used our Friday freebie that is lost. There it is. Okay, so this was today's Friday freebie. I made an envelope, but it is left so that you can add to it. I did fold over a note and stick it inside. You just go ahead and fold it up. And there's that. This was the stamp that was on. And then come over here and we made this. And from the second one, I went ahead and added the pansy on top, added the stamp there and a stamp back here with the postage. And I drew the line so that so it was like it was an actual postcard. And I was able to put both of those in here. And then the other thing that we did was we did our verse card, and this is the one for today. Each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. 2 Corinthians 9:7. And so we used all the pieces this time except for the words, and that's okay. We will have them, and I was able to use them in the journal that I am finishing today. And so yeah, and I did do the little inside here. I think I'm probably going to add some more stuff to this, but before it goes out. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Gonna check the chat. And so thank you. Yeah, so this was a live video. And if you were out there watching, we did have a live chat going on, which we do every day, Monday through Saturday at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We have a video, and if it's not a live video, it'll be a premiere, and that makes it so that we're able to have the live chat. The community is over here talking about whatever, wherever, however, and having a great time. And so we invite you to join us. We would love to see you there. Again, want to remind you that Sunday starts a new challenge. I don't know what number challenge it is, but I'm thinking like number 77 or 78 challenge. And we are going to be using junk and other items from around our house. So just junk. We consider that to be things that other people would throw away or donate, or might just let hang around. Get that? Hang around for a while. We're going to use all those things to make a beautiful journal in June. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And if someone else gave it to you because they were going to throw it away, that would make it junk, right? Somebody's junk, somebody's trash is our treasure. And I look forward to seeing how you're going to use it. You guys, thank you so very much for being here. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be here at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm going to show you the full flip through of my May journal with all of my items added in from the Mass Make May Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge. So yeah, there we go. There's those beautiful edges. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, it's up here.